with player numbers as well. So I think we need to see trading a little bit tighter. We need to see a little bit more passive because Metizport, they're just so fueled up right now.
Yep, Metizport did a fantastic job on Vertigo, and I'd like to see that continue into this map, but this is a chance for ENCE to make a comeback on their map pick here, Affinity, on Nuke, the second map in this series, and here we go, into the action, Metizport versus ENCE. Let's see how it starts off.
Starting CT side as well for Metizport is a good sign for them. Still the preferable side, although the gap is a little less, and if they do lose this pistol round, it could be a bit of a slow start for them. But still a little bit of an advantage, maybe.
That one's a slide they go already, ENCE. It's going to give them a chance to get the bomb down. As soon as they do, that's going to enable the follow-up round to look to be on their side. And B is going to get back alive. No heaven access for sure. ZTR outside warehouse at the moment. He is tagged down to 13 HP. They know his position. They've got his number. Now they're waiting to just dial it in. Glaive, keep an eye on every so often. But the swinging is going to be coming out from Nolo. They're not careful. They might just lose their life. But the kill does come through out on that player. And Glaive just going to be swinging around. He gets a single kill there. Swaps on a trade from heaven. But they know his position. Now they can just defend against it. He drops down a headshot as he lands and hits the floor. But so does the body of dycha. And now susp tries his best. But he's dropped a little bit too early. And Goof cleans that up. And ENCE, they've got a round on the board.
They do a bomb plant and a pistol round. This is the start that they needed, not only just to get this game and series rolling, but also for the mental, I think. Losing Vertigo 13-2, that's got to take a bit of a toll. Metizport, correct me if I'm wrong, just didn't have anybody holding A there.
Correct. They left it completely empty, which...
Little bit of a misplay from them, I think. So, definitely good round from ENCE. A tactical timeout being used already, maybe to discuss what on earth happened. I see an A1S. This is really ballsy, you know, completely playing off of A side, buying an A1S off the back of losing pistol on CT side. This is a strange start to the map.
I just imagine Metizport being like, I thought you were holding A. No, but I thought you were. Oh, just completely forgetting, like, oh yeah, we actually do need to hold.
Actually do need to hold A, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, even if it's between the choice of having one person up on A or having none, in some ways you're just better having no one.
None, yeah.
Because it's holding A alone is just such an impossible task versus that T round. But either way, second round, here we go. ENCE, let's see if they can beat their previous round score on Vertigo. I say yes. I'm going to guess they're going to get at least 5 rounds on this side. They're going to be pushing out towards map. The 5-7 is going to be coming in through, but it's going to be Hades blast them down with the max 10 as they jump on through. Neela's going to be able to find one.
Yes, indeed. It's going to go for a little bit more. Actually going to fall, and that's the A1S gone. Adam B, you're going to have to be careful because Kyler holding for anyone potentially trying to rotate over towards ramp. But actually just going to be a drop down vent there. Adam B maybe might pull the reverse here and hold for vent.
Door is open. Adam tries his best, but shot in the back. ZTR 5-7 in hand.
Bomb goes down. There is a flash and a smoke, but there's no kit. We'll probably just try and get out of here alive, I have a feeling. Oh, or not. Oh, shot fired off. Kyler just going to retreat onto site there. They know where the last is. There's no point losing anybody's needlessly over this. Is ZTR really going for this?
I think he wants to try and make sure everyone
dies. Yeah.
Because that would honestly be amazing for them, but it's not going to be successful. He might get nope. Everyone should survive this. ZTR is going to be the one in big question here. Actually, DR he's on 15 HP, and bomb changes. He does survive it.
The fact that ZTR takes that much damage from there is the bomb radius at the moment scares me. There's not many things in this world that scare me. The bomb radius in CS2 is like at the top of that list.
Yeah, I mean, if you're playing Ancient and be like, oh yeah, I'm safe. Nope, you're still going to take 50 damage. You may well be half a mile away from the bomb site.
You might be on the other site and you still take damage, and it's like, well, what?
Yeah, if there was more consistency across all the maps, I think it'd be fine, but it's a little bit weird overall. But I do like the idea of bomb just being a little bit more dangerous. But either way, we move on. Hades going to be getting charged on by a bunch of guns, and he does fall a little bit short. Kyler's going to be in trouble, but gets killed through the smoke. Turns on over towards Ready Room. He's going to get dropped like a sack of potatoes. Now, they are with the nade. Should get that kill. Never mind, ZTR is dropped by Goofy.
That was a steal there. That would have been a beautiful nade kill, but somebody else trying to pad their stats. Nilo jump outside, doesn't know that there's someone so close below them as well. Ships in the night. Susp, not a clue here. They have so much power, so much information. Goes 1-for-1, however. 2v2 situation. Dycha on low health has picked up that MAC-10. No? Switched up to an A1S there. And Nilo, we talked about Glaive having such an amazing position there, having all of the information with all the sound as well, but doesn't quite matter. Jack might be able to spot this as well. Does indeed. Nowhere to hide, but still gets the kill anyway. That's the high ground. You know what that means? It's over.
That nade could be the answer, though. Oh my god, Nilo drops down.
They saw each other through the edge of the window.
Oh my god. Glaive, there we go. Pulling it out at the last moment there.
Glaive, I think, already has more kills this game than he did on Vertigo. Or at least very close. I can't remember what his exact scoreline was. But already off to a better start. Already beating their round score on Vertigo. And we said, you know, starting CT side might be a nice little opportunity for Metizport. They haven't really had a proper full buy until now. It's been really sort of messy, scrappy half buys. Not quite ideal. Now they have the full weaponry, so this is where ENCE is really going to be tested.
Yeah, just checked. 5 kills is what he got on Vertigo. So he's matched that. Wait, no.
In 3 rounds.
What am I saying? Yeah, matched it. So let's see how they do. They gone higher than they previous had in the on Vertigo as well in regards to the round count. Elo, oh my god. Peeked around the corner. Glaive said you came to the wrong neighborhood. He backs away, survives, but for how long? There is an AWP trained on his position. It's going to be Hades with that AWP. It's definitely a map for that gun as well. There's no counter AWP on the side of Metizport, but I think that's fine. You can definitely counter it. Outside, we see the smokes being launched. The flashes as well. The nade's going to be coming out. It's going to allow ZTR to peek on through. He takes a bit of damage against them, but no kill initially. There's going to be a lot of bullets used, a lot of utility as well on both sides, and we're going to see in a couple of crosses, but it's going to be Glaive in towards A main. He drops one, but gets dropped by Adam. Good trade-off on this one. Hades misses his shots. He gets punished, rightfully so, and now Kyler comes in favor, gets a kill on Jack.
The hail of utility outside stopped them getting down secret for so long as well. And that bomb still not quite gone down. I say that as it's being planted, does finally get put down. As Nilo puts down Kyler. 3v2 on the retake. There are kits available. There's a little bit of utility as well. They've got to try flush out Dycha here.
He just has to sit still.
That's all he's got to do.
If he peeks too early, he's going to get dropped. He has got some utility. They can hear them push it down. He peeks on in. Nonetheless, he gets 2. Can he make it 3? He can! The 3-piece. Absolutely beautiful. 41 HP left and didn't even use his nade or flash.
Not at all. Stellar scenes coming out here from ENCE. Complete night and day to what we watched in map number 1. We said maybe we want to see them going for a little bit more passive play because Metizport was also playing very aggressively and they just weren't winning this out. Instead of playing passively, they've dialed the confidence up to 11 instead and swung so far the other way that it is working. They're taking these aggressive fights and they're winning. They're hitting their shots this time.
Yeah, it's a very different team here. They have the upper hand. It's like hiccup there. They can try and close this down. Kyler getting the first initial kill. That's important. ZTR has been a powerful foe, especially on Vertigo. Got Jack, Adam. Sitting in hot at the moment. A couple of kills. 9. CZ. So long. Are they going to expect the second player? They do not, but it doesn't matter. That was just a distraction. They could recover the AK and save it, and I think that's going to be what Adam has to try and do.
Yeah, save the armor, save the deagle, save the smoke in the AK as well. There's not much to go on. On the plus side, there is quite a bit of money on the side of Metizport, and the loss bonus is racked up for them, so they've got a nice sum to work with here. Nilo might be able to get a kill here. I don't know if they'll expect him to be boosted up there. Spots Hades' head. I don't think Hades knows that he's there. Just has to try hit the shots now. He'll just try to get away alive as well, because where he stood right now, he is very much in danger. Just had him be alive. He said about saving that AK, doesn't he? What? How much damage?
Over 9,000, mate.
Oh, God. But that's a nice 5th round for ENCE. They themselves building up this momentum. The economy as well, pretty nice in the background for a couple of these players. You know, dycha sat on almost 7 grand spare, Glaive on 5 as well, which does mean that Metizport are going to have to find their own sequence of rounds here if they want to try break that. Ooh, miss Molotov. We see quite a few of these coming out from Metizport.
Adam sitting on top of this hut may well be super beneficial for them. Oh, Jack with the first kill onto Goofy. That is a big start here. Having the man advantage so early on, but dycha is just able to sneak on through into a main. We switch cameras at the worst times. ZTR finally gets the kill, but it's potentially over here. He's going to have to get so many kills. He's going to be able to get a second one, but has to run away as the molly burns bright. So their chances of this retake, but it's going to be an uphill battle.
It is indeed. Hades already ready and waiting. ZTR awaiting the flashbang, dodges it, and now 3v1 there. Glaive gets a backstab there on Nilo, and ZTR just going to try stick and hold this defuse. There's nothing to stop him. Holding this angle, gets the tag, not quite able to finish off immediately, but tapped away, sparing his teammates, and that will be the first round this map to Metizport.
Wow,
that got
there
very
we
scary.
have it, Affinity. What were you saying?
I don't know. I think maybe we're waffling a little bit. We got a little bit apprehensive. Metizport, you know, ready to call them washed already. But no, good round there. Quite expensive, but you know, keeping 2 alive. They've got that AWP back out. Well, I say back out. Saved AWP as well, which has been really nice and has been put to good use. The rounds they have had it has been very impactful.
Yeah, I mean, I said at the start here, I foresaw ENCE getting at least 5 rounds, or maybe maximum 5 rounds.
Is 5 all they
That's
get?
exactly what I said. I don't think it's going to be all they get, but I think that is sort of like the base level I expected. I'm fairly happy with that. Beyond that, I honestly had no idea, because 5 rounds of game 5 ZTR. There's a dude there. Oh no, Kyler gets a free kill. In the smoke, they fade. Now, Adam, they need to bring this back. Metizport need to have a roll of rounds here.
Don't push this, Adam. Just stick. Just hold it as well. Glaive is watching this angle like a hawk. I unfortunately don't think you win that one out. I say that, Glaive actually going to back away. The patience game favouring Adam B here. Ooh, nice little angle with the AWP here. I don't know if they'll be suspecting this. Kyler, however, swings out the wrong second.
Kill.
Still just holding hut here. The dedication this man has to holding this angle should be respected. Should be revered.
You know what it's like. He's going to pull out a smoke to back away, or
and
just
die,
pull out,
yeah.
like, back away. He's going to get shot in the head. Towards that ramp position, susp is going to be able to find one, but that is it. Getting dropped, that is unfortunate. This is going to open up that B site, and now the retake is going to be super tough. Jack and Adam both go over towards ramp. Their footsteps are heard, but it is a 2v2. They've got 2 smokes. Flashes. This is pretty good, but Goofy deletes Adam off the face of the server there. Now the 1v2, Jack is going to be running away, realizing, I mean, the money is not there for their side, but keeping the AWP, is it worth it? Yeah, I mean, time was ticking down. He has got a kit, but they knew of his position.
If he'd had the element of surprise, completely different story, but of course, once that first kill goes on ramp and once they realize he's there, they know exactly what to do, but they are hunting this weapon down. They almost lined up there. Did you see that? It was so in sync there at the end. The jumps, the peaks. Oh, that was beautiful.
It looked like it was some kind of, I don't know, when you're seeing double, because it was flashed, it seemed like it was like a concussion nade instead of a flashbang.
Imagine that.
No.
Concussion nades in CS. Ooh.
Oh, who wants that? That would be... I think most
Horrifying.
people would lose their mind.
Yeah. Do you know what I want to
Timeout.
see? Do you know what I want to see? I want to see
What's that?
bomb skins. I want to
Bomb
see like
skins?
a Christmas bomb skin where it's all wrapped up, you know. I'm here for
for
pretty
it.
shiny things, you know.
Well, I'm also here for it because I want HE skins, like little ball
Yeah,
skin.
that'd be so cute. Oh,
And that
ZTR has one of my favorite weapons. I'm stopping you right there. There's an XM.
Oh no!
I get
sniper.
very excited because the XM on this map just plays so well in so many positions. You know, you can play it ramp, you can play it hut, you can play it squeaky, you can play it in vent if you want to.
Oh.
Whoa! Nice shot there from Hades.
Yeah, using the AWP against Metizport there. Down 2 players already. The XM coming in clutch, like you discussed. Such a versatile gun on here, but so is the AWP. Gets the kill on ZTR. There's going to be 2 people left. 6 rounds. Like I almost said 5 rounds is all they get earlier on, but I'm glad I didn't because ENCE, they've already broken that 6 rounds, and it's looking like they're going to get 7th because Metizport are just such a massive disadvantage. Adam, he swings on through. He gets some bullets in, but that's going to be it. And now, no, like, last one left alive, 14 HP. He's going to be backing himself into a corner, and he might get away with surviving here, but if I'm ENCE, I'm sending the to just hunt. He's got an MP7. He could pick up an upgrade and just go for the hunt.
Why not? They've got, I think, the money to do this as well. It would be nice to keep 3 alive, because, of course, the 3 can buy for 2 are a lot easier than 2 can buy for 3. So, hopefully we see them go hunting. It would be cool. I don't think we will, however. But yeah, and 7 rounds. This is the exact position that we saw Metizport in last map. We saw them 7-1 up, and we went, this is already a really, really good half. And for ENCE going on to their CT side nuke as well, this is worrying for Metizport. Tide's completely in the opposite side now.
Terrorists win.
Do have a little bit of money here. Tactical timeout used. Ooh, they've got their final one to use here. They've burnt through them here. Means there's nothing for the second half, which may be a little bit worrying, because if this gets any further out of hand, maybe it feels like they're resigning themselves a little bit to the 3rd map.
3rd map being ancient. How do you think that's going to go between these 2 teams?
Metizport has played a lot of Ancient recently, and had really good results on Ancient. So it really could go either way. I don't know. ENCE haven't played it a whole lot recently. They lost 3-13 to Maus. They did win 13-9 versus Astralis, which must have felt good for Glaive. So I don't know. It's really anyone's game. I think it'll depend blatantly on the knife and the opening pistol, because if a team can get a nice start, like we've seen both of these teams do on their respective maps. Yeah. Ooh. ZTR with another XM, just burned to a crisp though.
Might be worth him just dropping that gun away. Although, you know what? Half HP, shotgun, still works. See how he does. A couple of eagles here as well. Boosted up player. That's going to be working out nicely as long as Jack causes a bit of a distraction for susp to come out and slaughter a couple of these players. Goofy. On through. He gets the first one. Deagle shots raining out. Jack has to be careful. Does lose half his HP. It's going to be 3 of the players on Metizport very low. 4 players remain on ENCE. Still alive and kicking. ZTR on top of Hart at the moment with the shotgun. It's going to be a key position for him. Meanwhile, outside, taking the peek, but fortunate for him, they had the advantage at that distance and taking the peek on as well. Down to 3. Oh, the XM misses its mark. Unfortunate howling towards A main. Adam tries his best, but is only going to be able to get a glance and shot versus Glaive, who opens it up. Now we're left with 2 players here, Affinity, susp, and Jack. And I just don't think they can really do much in this situation. They could try to go for some hero plays, and I think at the end of the day, they have to.
I think just going for damage here. The Deagle not got any sort of utility supporting it. That's a nice kill from susp. Evens the tables a little bit, but you could see susp already looking to save.
Yeah, there is an extra gun around for me to pick up in the locker room. There you go, M4 picked up. 40 HP though. They don't have time. No kits, no armor on Jack either. It's just not even worth thinking about at this point. You want to save these guns, but you can kind of tell what Jack was doing there. He was making a decent amount of footsteps under hell to make sure that they knew that at least someone was around there. So if they were going to go in for the hunt, they'd have to be a little bit more. Oh, Glaive dying outside radio room with, what was it, 33 HP, I think?
I don't know what's going on. It hurts to watch as well, because it must be so frustrating to play as well. You know, you win these rounds, you win them convincingly, you've got plenty of time to get to a safe distance, but wait, it's not really safe. You are never safe. That is the takeaway from this lesson. You are never safe. You can always be further away from the bomb.
Yeah, just never stop running away from it at this point. It's...
Run away from your problems. That's...
Yeah, if I've ever learned anything in life, never face them, just run away.
Do you want a quick update on how the other games in the bracket are going, maybe?
Yeah, go for it if you got it.
So, Virtus Pro versus B8, Bait. Bait took map number 1, 13-9, which is a little bit of an upset there, maybe. Koi versus Apex. Apex took map number 1. Heroic versus Preezy. Heroic took map number 1. So pretty standard, all things considered. VP losing is maybe not what we initially expected. But who knows? We don't know what was going on over in that map. All we get to see is the cool little numbers at the end. Might have been a really close game, you know. Sometimes the scoreline doesn't do a game justice.
Indeed. Definitely worth going and checking out the VODs if you get a chance. But for now, stick on this stream. We've got an exciting rest of Nuke to go forward. We're on the 10th round. Jack with AWP on a ramp at the moment on the side of Metizport. On the back foot. Currently in the situation. ENCE were on Vertigo. ENCE looking to prove themselves worthwhile of a comeback here. But Goofy loses his head. Playing Dare over towards that ramp position. Bomb is currently left in safe zone. Out towards T-spawn behind radio room. Susp is just waiting for that pick. He sees it. Nate, Molly instantly down. Smart play. That's going to be Hades.
Nade. The follow-up nade there as well. Really nice to see. That was. I was a little bit worried about that as well, because just had the pixel angle, so easily could have fallen there. Hades has a nice little line of sight and quite a lot of information here as well. Has Dycha's back. Shots fired. It's Adam B going to be the one that wins that one out there. Hades not in a position where he's quite able to trade immediately, but does eventually come on through here. Look at that from Heaven as well. They pinch the site, and A site's going to fall to ENCE.
There we go. ENCE pushing through, and susp tries his best, but...
Gap in the smoke.
Yeah, going up the vent is just so difficult. I will say at the moment there is a, how do I say this nicely? Some settings being used, maybe add an extra A and B onto that word, where you can see through smokes a lot easier currently. It's something that needs to be fixed or changed via Valve or Valvo. But at the moment, it gives you a massive advantage against those who don't use it.
There's been a couple recently, hasn't there? There was somebody that found that you could remove the tinnitus sound off of the flashbang, which meant that you get hearing back a lot quicker. I think that one was patched very, very quickly because
I'd hope so, yeah.
it rendered, not useless because you still couldn't see, but it made flashbangs a lot weaker. And, you know, that's not good. It was a massive advantage. I think that one was patched actually pretty quickly, but there was a whole list of sounds that they found that you could just remove. But yeah, there's been a couple, you know, here and there that's a bit like, how did this manage to slip through the cracks?
Well, like Crystal says, CS2 is still at the early doors, and well, talking about early doors, it's going to be a susp and Adam right at the precipice here, but the nade's coming through.
It's a team kill.
ZTR killing him with his own, and they're going to suffer from this as Adam goes down as well. They unfortunately leaves ramp completely dead to rights.
Have you also noticed that team damage is on an absolute all-time high at the moment?
Yeah, it's definitely been across the board. All these players. That flash is insane, Jack. He's been read like a book. That flash going to be coming out, causing a bit of a distraction. Glaive just trying to keep them at bay, but he's going to continue to push anyway. Jack is hungry for more. He peeks around the corner, gets the kill, but from behind, from Squeaky, he should be found. Hades. Oh no, Jack's backed away. They've both got AWPs. Playing close proximity fights here.
This is both scoped in, refusing to ungive as well. Oh, dycha spotted, taken down. That leaves Hades on his own. Just ships in the night here. Manages to slip away, and they've got not a clue where he is right now. I think they've got an idea, maybe, though. Is Nilo holding onto this ramp? And Hades just wandering back and forth, having a little stroll. Gonna walk directly into Jack here. But the Tech 9 is superior. Actually gonna run down towards this B side. 20 seconds left.
Alright, here we go. The 1v1 towards the side. The peak comes out. Hades! He's too busy jumping. He's caught off guard. Nilo, the timing god here, going to be coming through. Picks up the AWP if he so wishes. Realizes he can do it in a moment. Wants to get the bomb defuse. And then go for it. There we go. I'm not going to lie. That Asimov skin, ugly. Don't like it. But we go on through into the 12th round here. Never mind my
that's a hot take.
opinions. No one cares.
We can't just glaze over that. That's one of the hottest CS takes I've ever heard.
Really interesting.
I feel like
the
the Asimov has like a place in a lot of people's hearts. You know, it was the skin that Monazy was using when he first came onto G2. You know, the orange flash. Kenny S and his magic stick. You know, I feel like it holds a lot of meaning to a lot of people, and you've just slandered its good name.
Yeah, well, you know what? I'm not a sheep.
You're not a sheep. Whoa. Fight and
right.
talk here from Tom Pickering here.
Just baiting in chat. Baiting them in to fling some hate. Either way, let's
You
get
meant to
back
do
in
that
and
on
cast some
Twitter.
CS. Yeah, I'll go do that as well after this. Alright, here. Affinity. Last round of this half. Metizport on 2 rounds. Okay, Jack's dead. Let's see how they can do on this front. Trading it off through. It's going to be Adam, though.
Upgraded the weapon as well. ZTR still on that. Gosh darn XM. I love it.
It's not been able to make it work, though, to be fair.
Oh, you did get 8 on it. Ooh, back and forth, but ZTR, look, I told you, it works, man. It just works. It works for one. It works for one kill, and that was the kill to put them in the advantage, but Glaive there, fed up of losing, wants to try get this map over and done with. Take us to Ancient. And Adam B, take down Glaive. 1v1, Hades on the AWP, has an idea as to where he is. Adam B just got to play this now. Only 35 seconds left on the clock. And Hades does have the bomb, but does need to try plant it. Switches to the XM. Drop gonna be heard. That's so much information for Adam B.
Bomb goes down. Hades.
He's so hyper-focused on ramp.
Oh, wait, yeah, no, you're right. Adam going to be coming up through, but Tech 9 reigns supreme. Like you said, still going to do solid work here. We're going to go into a break. Going to go grab a cup of tea and some water because we're British, and we'll see you guys after the break. Alrighty, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone else. It's going to be Metizport versus ENCE 10-2. This is ENCE's map pick. They failed to secure more than 2 rounds on their on the Vertigo map. Now we're on their grounds.
It is. This is the exact scoreline we saw on map number 1 as well, if I'm not mistaken. History repeating itself just in the other direction. And Glaive wants to try close this out quickly. Gets the first. Doesn't quite spot the second. Is getting overrun a little bit here. Standing and fighting. Having to run away for the reload there. Still running. Goes for more. Taken down. But dycha to get a little bit of a kill of their own. It's 3v3 now.
Hades going down towards the slide. Goofy already going to be down here at double doors. Going to be able to find one. Jack got the trade just in time, but the shot's going to be coming through from dycha. Taking down Nilo. The bomb still not down. Jack's going to be able to find the kill on Hades. This is perfect. Allows him to go and get the bomb down. That's honestly what matters here. Getting the win on the round is honestly badly needed, but the... Oh my god, the headshot.
Okay.
Lines up perfectly, wins the 3rd round, and as good as that is, it's still going to be a massive uphill battle for them. But they are on the T side. They've got the bomb down. ENCE, on the other hand, they did get 4 kills, so I'll give them that. And they are going to force into it.
They are. The confidence, as we said, wasn't working for them on map number 1. Number 2 has been a lot better as well. And I think this might be a little bit nice by Hades, of course, on the scout, not quite able to afford the premium and luxury version of the weapon just yet. But I think it's a confident buy from them. Metizport, an you don't see those every day. Bit of an extinct breed. Ooh, spotted the jump. Waiting for the peak. Come.
Indeed. There we go. Pistol law. Wallbang headshot comes through. Susp going to be a little bit lower. Adam with the glue going to be peeking on through. Checking out the angles. It's going to be Susp with the sniper, aka the MAC-10. Taking care of Susp. They're going to be protecting up the rear at the moment. Kyle's going to be dropping down vent. We have to keep an eye on that. He's going to be getting into position fairly early on. See the numbers on the radar a little bit scuffed at the moment. Number 12. Never tend to see that, but that's going to be Goofy. He's already sort of positioned himself fairly counter-aggressive to Nilo in case he tries to swing on through. On towards the B site they go. I'm saying almost free plant here for them. I don't know if the retake's going to be coming through because I imagine ENCE are going to keep his guns for the next round, but Nilo, he has some other things to say about that, but yeah, coming up from behind. Easy back headshot comes in.
Indeed. Not much that can be done here. Too far removed from the situation. No utility, no kit. They do just have to let this one go. Metizport start their half a little bit better. Already doubling their rounds here. Is the comeback on?
Oh, I think it could be. There's a chance, but with getting that AK plus being able to take out susp, maybe there's a chance that ENCE could come back into it. I mean, we're still obviously early days. We're just a couple of rounds now into the T side. ENCE, all they have to do is get 3 rounds on the board. Although it's saying maybe I've just cursed it. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. But with how ENCE have been playing this compared to that Vertigo game, it just makes a lot more sense for ENCE to be able to pick this up. And we were saying in the break that if ENCE can keep up the consistency like they did in the first half, there's definitely a chance for them to take it all the way through to Ancient.
And Ancient, definitely a map there looking a little bit more primed on that. Nade, huge.
You're talking about team damage earlier.
Yeah. Not often we get to say that nade absolutely huge. That team ate the nade for a nade that they themselves threw. But a lot of missed utility here from Metizport. I think maybe that comes with the fact that a little less well-oiled of a machine here. Ooh, Kyler, nice little angle here. I have a feeling might get cleared, however.
Wait, you'd hope so. Oh, shot comes out the peak from Kyler at the worst possible time versus the UMP as well. Fairly easy headshot coming through. Now Glaive going to be trying to sneak a peek as well. Almost triple the kills he got on that first map. He did so well at the start of the first half as well. The whole team, honestly, on the T side just came alive. Now we need to see more of that on the CT side. And even last round that they lost, they still did so well with being able to get a couple of kills and saving that AK. But they're down a player. And Metzi definitely have a chance to be able to try and pull this one off.
Smoke coming out there. ZTR coming down the ladder to help out. Kills go back and forth here. Hades repositioning. Only got the scout. Bullets fired off. Not able to find anything though, but it's Glaive with the USB. Not the USB. Sorry, the
UMP?
No, it's
Oh, the P250.
P250. That's the one.
Glaive, sorry.
I forgot what the numbers were for a second. Too many numbers. It's like I don't know what the numbers for the XM are. It's like XM. Oh, ZTR getting baited by the toesies there. And even though they get the plant, 2v1, it's just ZTR here with the vent to try defend. They know where he is.
Oh no, the headshot as well onto DR. That is going to open it completely up for ZTR to be able to win this, especially the fact that he's able to get all the way up above. His shadow may give him up, but it doesn't even matter at this point. Oh, he's sitting above him.
Go for the knife, go for the knife. Oh.
Um,
That would have been the drop down, the stab would have been everything. But also, I appreciate them trying to play it safe, of course, when you're so far down. Maybe less far down now, but also when you're trying to go for this comeback, you don't want to take any chances on maybe slightly goofier plays.
Indeed. Obviously, last map is going to be Ancient, the decider. And I have a feeling we'll get there, but Metizport look to try and prove me wrong on that front. Clutching it out in the last moments. You'd love to see it, and now hopefully Metizport are going to stop doing continued damage. It's happened a couple of times. But it's going to be an AWP on Hades. It's proven how that he can be versatile with that gun on this map. So is Jack. They both played fairly aggressive in towards Radio Room a couple of rounds ago. See outside, potentially some presence going to be coming through. Glaive going to go in for the nade. Chucks it past the smoke, but it's going to bounce back and hit ZDR, delivering 43 points of damage. That is a lot. It means he's now open to being one tapped.
By any of these. I mean, they're all anyway, but very squishy now. That HG grenade as well, the secondary one, looking particularly scary as well. Dycha pops their head out the perfect time, and the kills 2 for ENCE. Suddenly 3v5, looking really good for them. They struggled to find their footing a little bit on this half so far. And look, trades, we talked about them needing to fix some of the trade spacing here, and that they do. Maybe it's by virtue of the fact that a little bit easier to organize that trade spacing sometimes on the CT side, but Glaive going for more. He is hungry. Adam B spotted, taken down, and finally break their cursor, get an 11th round. Put a halt to Metizport's little spree of rounds and get themselves one step closer to Ancient, one step closer to taking this map. I'm putting that little tally next to their name.
Money was a bit questionable for a couple of players here on Metizport, so they're going to have to buy into this. And keep in mind, they've got no pauses. They used all of them on their CT slide. Rightfully so, they needed to. They were falling apart, it seems. We've only got 5 rounds, keep in mind. Still 6 rounds behind at the moment. Need a lot more. Goofy gets the first kill. Susp goes down. This is not going to be a good look for them. And they're going to be coming out, delivering some damage as well to ZTR. Once again, Molly denying this push, but never mind. They're still going to be pushing. They need to get some kind of position in.
Down secret, however. Nice little bit of space. They've still got players outside trying to safely pass through. Spam just to assert dominance and presence, but they're going to rotate on over, knowing that this B site likely to be the final destination. And maybe resting place here for Metizport.
Yeah, a little bit slow. Glaive going to be able to make his way down towards double doors with no sound given either. So he should have advantage here as they peek around the corner. Adam with the deagle going to be making his way around. He takes the shot, delivers some damage, but not the kill. But Jack does follow it up with the shot. Hades not going to have the angle here. They cross from position here with the bomb now being planted. They could definitely take this on. 4v3 advantage on ENCE, but the bomb is ticking down. They have got utility. Only one smoke. Where are they going to throw that? It's going to go towards office. Nilo playing far too aggressive there. Gets dropped, and that is maybe the nail in the coffin now. Unless Jack could do something, but no! Nothing at all. ZTR, 72 HP, a nade, a flashbang. No hope in hell as they push him aggressively. He's dropped by the AWP from Hades from distance through the side of the wall, and the bomb is defused.
It is 1 round away from map number 3 here. And Metizport, as you said, had to force into that round, try to keep them from getting into this exact position. But now they have nothing left in the piggy bank, no money in the back pocket here to try defend this, really. Utility is good, but back on Tech 9s for another round. Very similar sort of buy to what we saw last time, and we see how that went for them. And ENCE, all they've got to do is 1 more round. They've just got to do exactly what they've done so many rounds this map. Play it safe. Hades actually forced off the angle there, but look at that. Kills light up the feed, and it's just susp left.
Alright, well, a Deagle and a Dream, 14-16 in regards to his KD at the moment. I have a feeling that may well be close to where it rests. 14-17 in the moment, unless he can pick up some kills. But ENCE, they just want to clean this out. They want to take it to Ancient. They want to win this series. They want to continue on through towards the next level in this bracket for the IEM Dallas 2024 Europe Close Qualifier. Sus, he's been heard. His number's been called. He's been shot, and now he has to run all the way around towards the bullets coming in from the smoke. Is going to get dissipated there by the nade, but he stays alive for a little bit longer than I thought. But he's now going to be spotted out and finished off there as Kyler is able to get the kill there. GG, well played on that map. That's going to be the second map there. Overall, ENCE coming alive because that was a completely different team. Just both of these teams are very different coming through onto Nuke compared to what we saw on Vertigo, right?
Absolutely. Night and day, as we said at the beginning of this as well. ENCE